What's going on, guys? This is Mark, continuing our playthrough for Pokemon Crystal. So, last we left off, we took on the Olivine Gym Leader. We barely managed to get alive, or make it through that. Almost got beaten to pieces. So I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and then I'm going to grab the HM for Strength. Now, I could have gotten this before, but I'm dumb, and I totally didn't think about it, so I gave myself a bit more of a challenge than I needed to by challenging the Gym Leader here too soon. I should have probably challenged Cianwood first and then made my way back to Olivine, but I did it backwards, as you can see from the overlay down below. Now I got all my Pokemon all healed up. I need to update this real fast. I still show a Pidgeotto GIF. That's right, GIF, and we need to change that to Pidgeot because that's who we have now. There we go. Switch back over here. Okay, so now because of this, I'm going to go to the cafe right here, grab Strength, and then surf all the way back. It's one of these guys. I think it's this guy. What's up? Whenever I roll in this town, I always visit the Olivine Cafe. Everything on the menu makes me feel stronger. I can't stop eating. Okay, it's this guy then. Look like lightweights. Okay, they don't have the power to move boulders aside. Here, use this and teach them strength. Cool. I guess. Alright, for this part, I think we're just going to dump, okay. My buff bod. Yeah, you and me both. Alright, so I think we're just going to dump all the HMs into Gyarados for now. Gyarados is going to be replaced soon anyway, so I don't really need it. Let's see, Gyarados trying to learn strength. Yes. Dragon Rage, Rock Smash, Bite, and Surf. So Surf, Bite, and Rock Smash are helpful. I know I probably shouldn't do the Dragon Rage. I know, but I don't plan on keeping Gyarados in my party for long. So, now that we're here, once again, as a small recap and just bringing this up, the rocks over here on this route can be smashed, and you do have an opportunity of running into a Shuckle. Shuckle can be kind of tough to catch, and it's pretty useless when it comes to attack and special attack. But defense and special defense are out of this world, so you want to make sure that you consider that as a possibility. Also, there's a few TMs that you can teach it, such as Toxics, Sandstorm, things like that, which will allow you to turn Shuckle into a relatively useful Pokemon. So keep that in mind before you reconsider ignoring the Shuckles that be. Also, and I brought this up again in the last video, that if you don't catch a Shuckle here, you're just not having the luck that you need to obtain one, you can get a Cianwood gifted Pokemon from one of the guys in the houses there. He'll give it to you, but you gotta have an open slot in your Pokemon lineup, because it won't go to your PC. Damn it! I don't know what I was thinking. I should have totally got that. Alright, but we're specifically going over here just so we can defeat the Gym Leader now that we've got Strength, and then get HM02 for Fly. So, yeah, I didn't actually expect Olivine to be that tough. I do expect that Cianwood's gym to be a little bit quicker and easier to get through. I wasn't prepared for the battle before. My level wasn't high enough. That level 35 Steelix with Iron Tail, holy crap, smashed me to bits. Each and every attack just did so much. But then throwing for Alligator out there and using Surf pretty much cleaned his clock, and so I should have thought about that at first. But I was thinking more like, oh, it's a Steel-type Pokemon. I'm not thinking of the disadvantages of the Rock-type heritage that it came from. And of course, you don't want to throw a Water-type out there because you've got 2 Magnemite before Steelix, and those know, obviously, a variety of Electric-type attacks as well. So having Steelix and having 2 Magnemite, and that's kind of a smart strategy, I think. Just a thought. Let me just blow through this trainer real quickly. Come on. Let's just finish this off. Psybeam, there we go. There it is. Cool. Alright, and then we can just continue on our path and then just go a little bit more south once we see the wall or the blockade of rocks. Yep. Cianwood City. Alright, in the previous video, we ran into Suicune, Uasine. I really don't know how to say his name, so if I'm saying it wrong, forgive me. We got, obviously, the medicine that we needed to heal Ampharos. Do not run into a random battle. Okay, so now that we're going to head right into the gym, we took out the trainers before the Gym Leader, so we're just going to go right through. Beat you too easy, beat you. No, we're not going to move that one. Oh, dumb. I should have done that. Just do the middle one, just go all the way through. What in the fuck? What? I did not use my brain on that at all. What am I doing? Okay, well, time to leave and come back in the room. That was dumb. I thought we'd had more space, but apparently not. Yep. Alright, we have to move all 3 of them. There we go. One out of the way. And then move you to the side. There we go. I just jumped right into that. I should have used my brain. I was not thinking. Alright, what do you got for me? Manky? Come on, bro. You're the 4th trainer in this gym, and you're going to throw a Manky at me? Might as well use Primate. But I expected, like... Why do I do that? I really got to move... I tap the button so fast that I always end up, like, giving myself a disadvantage because Teleport's useless. Alright, Psybeam, finish him off. Primate, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. I would expect that here. Nope. Another Manky. Alright. And again, I said this before, but I guess I should reiterate. If you have a Psychic-type Pokemon, whether you evolved an Eevee that you got from Bill from Goldenrod, if you got that at level 20 and raised him up to a... Well, I guess Espeon's probably useless, actually, because Espeon won't learn any Psychic-type moves, so that's probably going to be useless. If you can catch an Abra on Route 34 just south of Goldenrod, build it up to Kadabra, trade it out, and then trade back in for Alakazam, or just trade in other Psychic-type Pokemon, then you'll probably be in much better shape. You could always catch a Staryu and raise him up to be Starmie, and I think Starmie knows some Psychic-type moves, but I'm not 100% sure. You'll have to do some research on that. Staryu's not really my cup of tea, so I don't really have the answers on that one, because I don't really use it, but... For future reference. So far, Kadabra is probably your best bet if you don't have the means of trading out. Waha! So you've come for this. Let me tell you, I'm tough. Pokemon will crush stones. I should have... Okay, watch this. That's so dumb. That's the dumbest thing. Scared now, are you? What? It has nothing to do with Pokemon? That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. That's the dumbest thing. Just pick up the rock like an idiot. He doesn't really look like he doesn't look like he's in that great a shape either. All right, Chuck. Primate going out hard on the first one. All right. Alakazam first. I think we should be able to beat every one of his Pokemon in one hit with Psybeam. Okay. I seriously doubt that the level 27 Pokemon is going to be his highest level. Let's see. Poliwrath. Alright. Water type, so if you have an electric type, that could be helpful here as well. His fist. Punchy. Alright. Level 30. Okay. Psybeam. I expect Poliwrath will survive this. No. Okay, cool. That was a lot easier than I expected. Alright, let's go ahead and update our badges, just because we got that all good to go now. How about that? You're worthy of a Storm badge. Marcus got 3,000, sent some to Mom. God damn it. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and update our overlay here. Why isn't it... I wish it would just do it like automatically. It's so hit or miss. There we go. Alright, cool. So we got that. Continuing it. Alright, there we go. Pokemon use Fly when you're not in a battle. Here, take this too. TM01. Well, I didn't get a chance to attack, so I don't even know what that TM does. That is Dynamic Punch. It doesn't always hit, but when it does, it causes confusion. Well, that doesn't really tell me much. Alright, let's talk to this chick right here. I think that's his wife. You crossed the sea to get here. That must have been hard. It would have been much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. That's Cianwood Gym Badge when you take a sea. Okay. Yeah. Again, she won't give you the HM for fly until you've beat her. Marcus with the HM and TM Pocket. You fly to your Pokemon, you'll be able to fly instantly to anywhere you have visited. My husband lost to you, so he needs to train harder. That's good since he was getting a little chubby. I mean, the dude can pick up boulders, so I don't know what you're talking about. There's some muscle underneath all that fat. Not much, but some. Oh, there's Fly. Yes. There we go. Let's go ahead and teach that to Pidgeot. Yes. Whirlwind. Yeah, Quick Attack I like because it's the only one that's not a flying type attack. I'm going to take out Whirlwind. It might not be the best. I could have taken out Gust, but Gust is a little bit weaker, and I want to be able to use that if I ever need to. Alright, cool. So, also, from, yeah, you know what? Should I get that Shuckle? I might as well, just for the sheer fact. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go ahead and just drop off Gyarados. We don't really need Gyarados for anything immediately. I don't really plan on using Shuckle much. Now, also, I was going to say, deposit you. Surfing directly south or directly east of here, south of Olivine or east of Cianwood, will get you into the Whirlpool Islands. And you'll have to get the Whirlpool TM so you can get through and catch Lugia. But that's how you get there if you're wondering. But you'll need to do a few things before you can go there. Probably after the badges. You're going to get an item that you have. It's just a whole bunch. We won't go into it now, but there's a whole bunch of stuff you got to do. So just remember that. Alright, what's up? I am in shock. A guy about your age, blah, 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 blah. You scared me into giving him my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? You look strong. Could you... Okay. Oh, shit. Oops. You know what's funny? So... let's just say that on the older age, our trainer that we're playing as is about 13. Silver's probably about the same age. So there's a little 13-year-old kid running around causing all these problems. This guy got scared by a 13-year-old and he gave away his Pokemon. What a wimp. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and drop off Shuckle. I don't really care. He has a nickname as well. Should be Shucky. Deposit. Shucky, female, huh? And it got an item. Also, if you give Shuckle a berry to hold, he'll turn it into berry juice, which actually heals 20 HP versus 10 HP. So if you do decide that you want to use Shuckle for whatever reason, if you find there's a combination of attacks and moves that he can learn that you find beneficial to your playstyle, then pull him out, get him those moves, and get him a berry, and then he can use that to increase more of his health when he's lost that in battle. So handy, handy stuff. Alright, I think we're going to fly... You know what? We're going to fly back to Newbark, and I'm going to tell my mom to stop spending my flippin' money. So I'm going to just tell her straight up. But while I'm telling my mom off for being such a freaking wasteful spender, let's just wrap it up. If you guys found this helpful or useful, anything at all, be sure to let me know down in the comments section. That's Elm's house. Okay. And is this my house? I always forget where I live. No, this is not where I live. I actually landed right in front of my own house. I'm an idiot. I don't even remember where I live. I'm terrible. But yeah, comment if you have any feedback bits you want to share for me, and be sure to subscribe. That always helps me out. So anyhow, yeah, I don't care if you've kept my... Yes, this is about my money. What do you want to do? Change? Do you want to save some money? No. Let's see. Hi, welcome back. You're trying very hard, RC. I've kept your room tidy, or is this about your money? Yes. What do I want to do? Get. How much do you want to take? All of it. Oh, don't make me do this. Alright, not... Whatever, Mom. Let me just... Hold on. Wait, that's not right. I just need to... Just give me my money, Ma! 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Alright, I'm just gonna be a dick. Because this is my money, Mother. You get $1. Sweet. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now I got my money. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next installment of our Pokemon Crystal playthrough. Laters.